I went over my $400 grocery budget this month. Now, normally that would feel like a failure, but I said, you know what, let's go back, let's look at the data. And I went back and I looked at my previous months, and now I don't feel so bad. After overspending this month, I'm still technically ahead of my goal. So I'm gonna do a recap of the first 6 months and staying on that $400 budget overall. Today I'm sharing what I bought in the month of June, a little bit about why I bought it, and how I ended up going over budget. And just a reminder, we are a family of 4. We live in the Midwest of the United States, and we don't eat out a lot. We pack our lunches. We don't do lunches out. This grocery budget is also just for food. It is not for things like household items like soap or paper towels or toilet paper. No, this is food to feed my family. $400 every month for the whole year of 2026. I'm tracking it. Haven't skipped a month yet. This month, however, we did go over. Let's go ahead and dive in and talk about it. So trip number 1 was to Meijer. I went on June 3rd, and this was a big stock up. I was definitely feeling it from last month. I kind of always am. It's a struggle. I start to get depleted. So it was about $200 grocery shop, and yeah, big stock up. A lot of items that maybe are pantry staples, like, say I buy seasonings. Those are gonna last a long time, but you also run out of them and you need to stock up. So let's jump into my first trip at Meijer. At Meijer, I spent $2.99 on strawberries, $1.34 on bananas, $5.16 on green grapes, $2.59 for a head of lettuce, $3.59 for Brussels sprouts, $2.77 for romaine lettuce, $3.99 for some pink lady apples, $3.99 for some sweet potatoes, 3 pounds, $2.79 for 5 pounds of potatoes, $2.99 for this live basil plant. It was just as cheap to buy the live one, so I thought maybe I could get a little extra usage out of it. Chicken legs for $4.91, hamburger for $4.99. These hamburger patties are actually a beef pork mix, so they're a little bit cheaper for that reason. Ground beef, I got 5 pounds of it for $22.99. Pork loins, I got 4 of these at $5.99, and that comes out to $23.96. Cucumber for $1, country crock butter for $6.19, some stick butter, 4 of them, and it was 4 for $5. Colby Jack cheese for $6.49, mozzarella $6.49, Parmesan for $1.99 each times 2, that will be $3.98. I got the dairy-free cheese for my dairy-free child at $3.69, went ahead and got 2 of them for $7.38. Sour cream for $1.99, coffee creamer for $2.79, this is a treat for my husband, mayo for $3.99, a whole can of tomatoes for $1.69, peanut butter $6.99, honey $12.49, cereal like the rice squares $2.99, some more cereal. I got Cheerios and Cinnamon Toast Crunch. They were both like $1.79 minus 50 cents, and then I got $1 back for my Ibotta. So overall ended up being, I think, 79 cents each. Chocolate chips at $10.49 times 2, which is $20.98. Hamburger buns for $1.39. Spaghetti, $1 each or $2 total. Elbow pasta, same deal. I spent $2 here. Potato chips, $1.79. These were on sale. Barbecue chips, $1.79. More potato chips, $1.79. Tortilla chips, $1.99. Popsicles at $1.99 each or $3.98. My total for this trip was $200.27, and I got back $1 from Ibotta. It's a little more than I like to spend on my first trip of the month, but in my head I was like, okay, the rest of the trips are going to be very small, like get what I need to make meals, get what we really, really need, okay? Less stocking up. We'll see how that played out. So trip number 2 was a trip to Aldi. I went on 6/15, so went a bit of a stretch there. And I got bananas for $1.47, apples for $2.99, yellow potatoes for $4.19, red onion for $2.19, cream cheese at $1, I believe 49 each, totaling $2.98. Colby Jack cheese, I got 4 of these. It totaled $7. This is not a better price than Meijer. Heavy whipping cream, $4.69. This was expensive. I was really disappointed in that price. Eggs for $1.46 times 2, so $2.98. White sugar for $2.89. Brown sugar for $1.85. Chocolate cake mix for $1.09. Icing, $1.69 each or $3.38. We have birthdays, that's why we got this. Oatmeal, $3.99. Bread, $1.45 each, so $2.90. Peanut butter for $3.95. Pasta at 98 cents each, totaled $2.94. Butter crackers, $2.99. Round crackers, $2.19. Rice Krispie cereal, $1.95. Rice Square cereal, $2.85. Frozen fruit mix for $6.99 for smoothies. Spinach that was frozen, $1.95. Salmon, $10.35. Fritos, I got 5 of them at $1.79 each, or $8.95. I always get all these, so I always stock up. Barbecue chips for $1.79, and potato chips $1.79 times 2, so $3.58. My total at Aldi was $95.01. So again, this was more than I wanted to spend, but I don't go to Aldi very often, so I was doing my Aldi stock up. Basically spent $100. So now I'm like, okay, I'm halfway through the month and I've spent $300. I really got to be careful moving forward. Got a little bold, got a little risky. Went back to Meijer on $6.19. I think overall the problem is we're just struggling a little bit with what to make, what do we have? We don't feel like we have any snackies. Not that we need snackies, but yeah, we're feeling the pain a little bit of the $400 budget. If I'm being honest, and it's we have food. I don't want to sound ungrateful or we're not struggling. We're just struggling for the comfortability and the comfort of just having whatever we want at all times. So trip number 3 at Meijer on June 19th. We got 2 things of strawberries, $2.99 each, or $5.98. Bananas for $1.27. Grapes for $40. Blackberries for $1.25. My dairy-free cheese, they were on sale for $3 each, so I spent $12 total here. Vegetable broth, $1.59. Chicken broth, $1.59. I would usually say I make this myself, but I just feel like I haven't cooked chicken in a while, and I don't have enough veggie scraps, so I did go ahead and buy some. Almond milk for $2.29. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, $6.38, and then I got $1 off on coupons and $1 off on Ibotta, so I spent $4.38. Not as good of a deal as what I could have gotten, but my kids really wanted it. Buffalo sauce for $2.79. It was on sale. Vanilla for $2.19. Garlic, $6.99. Parsley, $3.69. Grape jam for $3.29. Pro tip, peanut butter and jellies taste way better with jam. Don't buy jelly. Yeast for $5.69. Pasta sauce, they were 3 for $4. Hot dogs, $4.99. Salami was $9. Kind of regret it. My kids aren't loving it. Ground beef, $14.97. Tenderloins, I got them at $5.99 each, so $11.98. My total on this Meijer trip was $113.41. So what happened? I just kept adding things to my cart. I kept finding things and I was like, oh, that's a good price. Oh, that's on sale. Oh, we need that. And it ran away from me. I really thought I was going to keep it a low number. And usually I have a 4th shopping trip. I did not have a 4th shopping trip. Usually on that 4th shopping trip, I open up the calculator on my phone and I add as I'm going to keep track of where I'm at. So I'll go in knowing okay, I have $40. That's all I can spend, and I'll track it. I did not track it. That's where I went wrong, and I didn't intend to spend $100, and I did. That's where we're at with grocery stores. The money goes fast, and all of a sudden you are blowing your budget. So it's okay. We can afford to blow the budget. The budget is my challenge. It's my challenge to rein the budget in and to save money and to decrease our spending, okay? It's not we can't pay our electric bill. Everything's fine, okay? This is the challenge, and it's to push myself. So that total for June, $408.69. That is where we ended up. It's a bummer, but it is what it is. Now, let's do a quick recap of the first half of 2026. We just finished June. So January through June, what did we spend? January, we spent $381.06. February, $400.46. Yes, technically I went over here, but I don't count that. It's a $400 budget. That was on track. March, $399.33. Nailed it. April, $397.50. May, $393.49. And then June again was $408.69, which is going over. So my total for the first 6 months is $2,380.53. Now, again, so that's $2,300. $400 per month times 6 months. The technical budget that I should be hitting is $2,400. So technically, overall, I'm still under budget. So I'm going to let going over budget in June slide. Okay, I'm going to give myself a little bit of grace because technically I'm still on track. So what is your grocery budget for your family? How are you doing? How many people are in your family? And where do you live? All right, if you want to see more about my grocery budget, my tracking, and what I'm typically buying, go ahead and check out my full playlist. It will be down in the description. It is my 2026 grocery budget challenge, and I will see you in the next video.